Our next performer has a new album out called Shades. She's a terrific performer, singer, multi-instrumentalist. Please welcome Vera Sola to the stage. Yes, it's happening. Wow.
When do we stop?
I think we're good. We got it. I think if we sit down, it's good. Vera, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing great. The new album is terrific. I'm a big fan, and my gosh, you must be terrifically happy with it.
Yeah. I guess I am.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah,
it's,
thanks.
it's wonderful. Now, you, of course, we have a lot in common. We're partly Canadian. We have maybe a dark sense of humor. We have roots in strange Americana.
I guess so. Do I have roots in strange Americana?
I hope so, because the next part of this is
Okay.
predicated on you having roots in strange Americana.
What about strange Canadiana?
Well, we can go there too.
Yeah, I'd like that.
So let's see how this plays out. But as I understand it, you have a history with maybe upstate with spiritualism,
Yeah.
upstate New York.
But that actually, upstate New York, but my family is Canadian, that part of them, so it
Truly.
does come back to the Canadiana.
Oh, well,
yes.
that's wonderful. I didn't realize that spiritualism had spread up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
has.
plague.
It's like fire.
Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing about
Locusts.
all of it,
Yeah.
Katie likes a lot of that stuff.
I know. We get along.
Now, the spiritualism, interesting in that is probably in the 1800s or so, you got people like the Fox sisters with the rapping on the tables and this and that, and it becomes not only a religion, but an entertainment, and many women involved, aren't there?
Yeah.
And using a lot of instruments to communicate the spirits, to tell their stories, not unlike what you're doing with the new album.
I guess that's sort of the idea, yeah.
That's
I
right.
didn't really intend it to be, but it is that.
You're reaching all the way back into your own history, though. I think that's a lovely thing.
Well, thank you. I hope it is.
It
It
is.
scares people.
It scares people?
Yeah.
Oh, why? Because some of it's kind of haunted?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sort of scary looking.
Scary looking?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Really? My boyfriend told me yesterday that I look like a Russian folk character that eats children.
Well, other than that,
Look at this cloak.
very Baba Yaga. Is that what that is?
Cloak, yes.
Yeah. No, I don't. I think she had chicken feet. Well, I don't know. You got boots. I don't know. That would be a real reveal, though, if you had chicken feet. But we're in Canada.
It's just across the border from that place in upstate New York. It's Kingston, Ontario.
Kingston, Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charles Dickens visited once. He said it was a gray town full of gray people.
A gray town full of gray people.
Yeah, that's my people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been to Toronto. It has a kind of a gray vibe to it, doesn't it?
This is grayer. Yeah.
Grayer than Toronto.
Gray. Shades of gray.
My family was up there in Hamilton.
Oh yeah, that's a place. Yeah.
Thank you for saying so. But you connect to all those kind of spiritualist things. You connect to the kind of ghost. Have you had an experience with the supernatural?
I have. I've been warned by my publicists not to talk too much about it.
Okay. All right.
But I have had some interesting experiences, yes.
Yep.
I've grown up in haunted houses and around people who believe in those things. But because I grew up as that being part of my family, naturally I rebelled against it and have been a skeptic and can spot a fraud from a mile off. But but I have had experiences despite my skepticism.
You know when somebody's just knocking on the table.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. These are kind of things that have appeared as spectral forms? I don't want to get you in trouble with the publicist, but I mean, have you seen like an old sailor walking down the hallway or that kind of thing?
I've heard a lot of stuff, and I have actually a lot of photographs. I'm a terrible photographer, really, truly atrocious. But since I was a child, I've desperately tried to take a good photo, and I can't seem to take a good photo of a human in living body form, but I've got some really scary ghost photos of humans in dead form.
Humans in dead form.
Yeah.
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 Well, okay.
See, I told you. My publicist's right.
It might scare off some people.
Yeah.
But that's not what it's not on the album. The album cover, a lovely picture.
Oh, not scary at all.
Yeah, no, not scary at all.
No.
No. Were you comforted by the spirits?
The ones in the photos, or
Yeah,
the
like
ones...
when you see a photo, a spirit appear, were you thinking?
No,
huh?
they're horrible.
Oh no, you're scared because
Yeah.
the death form is like a skull.
Oh, they just don't really. These ones aren't like angelic creatures.
Oh,
Beings.
oh, okay. They're that kind of
Yeah.
little more demonic.
Sure.
Okay, that is scary.
Yeah, here we
And
go.
now I wish we hadn't gone down this road.
I will never be hired for anything again.
Yikes. Now, the process of making the album, you play all the instruments on the album yourself, and that was rewarding for you.
Yeah, it was. It was.
How do you learn all the instruments?
You don't.
You just kind of see.
You make it up.
You make it up.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
See,
talk about
guys?
spotting a fraud from a mile off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just sort of picked up a bunch of stuff, and some of them I knew about, and some of them I didn't, and
Yeah.
saw what happened, and then arranged it and put it all together. But it's mostly, sleight of hand.
Well, we like that,
Yeah,
don't we?
I can tell.
Yes, yeah, a little bit of magic goes a long way, doesn't it?
It does.
Now, what was I going to tell you? Oh, you have a kind of a quality to the voice, a kind of a wobble that happens in there,
Sure.
a little vibrato
Mhm.
that happens. That reminded me of a concert I once attended of Diamanda Galas.
People have said that to me before. She's
Yeah.
badass.
Do people know who I'm talking about with this, Diamanda Galas?
Yeah, she's very cool.
Okay, so I went to see a concert of hers in Providence, Rhode Island. She turned out the lights, and then it was the most terrified I have ever been as a human being listening to her singing, and it was like a gospel song or something, but you were praying for your soul to make it through, through the next 3 minutes. A little bit terrifying. You said that it just kind of came out one time as you were singing. Did it feel like you were channeling something?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when I'm locked into performing, it feels like a channeling. I sort of let go of everything and just let fly.
Yeah.
But it really that happened. That vibrato character to my voice just sort of emerged one day. Actually, my first day in the studio, when I decided that I was going to make this record, because I wasn't I was a side musician, but I wasn't like going for a music career at all. And I didn't sing publicly really at all. And when I went into the studio, I made a decision that I wasn't going to be afraid anymore.
Yeah.
And as soon as I decided that fear would not serve me, there wasn't any point in being afraid. I was able to sing pretty wildly differently than I ever had before. And the vibrato was there, and that was scary. Speaking of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be tricky when a different voice comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's wild. You're going to play a couple of songs. You're going to play a song for us tonight.
Sure.
Yeah, that would be great. And why don't we do that now? Because
Okay.
I'm so eager. I'm such a fan of the album called Shades. And if you can play something for us,
I will.
think we'd all enjoy that.
Plug myself in here. And
Okay, yeah, you do that.
Do I talk while we set up, or are you going to talk?
Well, we didn't really rehearse how this transition was going to go. I'll be honest with you. But I think all we have to do is get the microphone in the stand.
The microphone in the stand.
And you've got your guitar. We've got plugged into the amp, probably. Not yet.
Not yet. We're going to have to tune the guitar, too.
Oh, that's my favorite part. And you think, oh, you're doing stuff. It's awkward to ask you questions. Well, I was going to ask you about the role that comedy might play in that. You have a lot of humor in the album, too.
I do. I'm glad you noticed that. It's an important part of the whole thing.
She's saying it's an important part of the whole
As
thing
I stumble. Slaps
to
me
have
with my
humor
chords.
involved. And I think if you give it a listen, you start to get a sense of some of those little things leaching in the comedy that happens.
Yeah, I am glad that you brought that up, because it is at times a very maudlin album, but it is so it's self-aware.
Yes.
You know, when I say certain things that are like, oh my God, how could she possibly be saying that? It's probably a joke, you know? But it's delivered in such a way that often people say, wow, you just must be such a sad person. I'm like, well, yeah, I am. Are we ready for
You
me?
ready? I'm ready for you.
There's some funny in this song.
Oh, good.
I doubt you'll laugh, though. I wish I'd thought about the funny when I was
I'll think about
preparing
the
my
funny.
song. Yes. Right, we should be good.
Vera Sola, everybody.
How do I wear my teeth? And I color my cheeks, and I promise these all the organs of my ribcage. I give it all up to you. I'll give it all up to you, man. I'll give it all up to you. Oh, this is all for you. I came out of your body. I was attached to your spine. I was a piece of your ribcage. I made the apple for your wandering eye. So this is all for you. Oh, this is all for you. And I'm a fraction of, I am subtracted from, I am you, your derivation. I'm the absence of, I'm the great white hope, I am the sin dark dove, I am the dust wrought second one. So this is all for you. Yeah, this is all for you, he said. Welcome to the garden. This is where you'll pass your time. You are here, variation. You are only derivation. So you make the most out of being second in line. You're second in line. You're second. You are derivative.
Vera Sola, everybody, huh? Oh my gosh. Went right through me. Thank you so much. The new album is called Shades, and it's available everywhere. That's terrific. And my gosh, woof, woof. Yeah, you're set. You're good. There won't be anybody. That's great. Vera Sola. Oh, so good. Wow. All right, well, that will do it for us here in the Deep Night. I want to thank all of our performers. Give it up for them. All of our guests. Just amazing. Thanks to the Slipper Room. I'm Gail Seever, and now to guide us out of the Deep Night, to open up that great portal that'll get us back home, let's give it over to Cushions, ladies and
Thanks.